I told you guys to remind me about a story with me and Maggie in a blindfold.
Yes, you did.
So I was on YouTube, and I watched this video that I thought was humorous, where a board game collector and a war game collector had his wife blindfold him and pick out 10 games from his collection. And she described the covers on these games, and he had to guess what they were.
Okay.
Okay.
So
this is where I thought it was going to go when you first said, remind me about Maggie and the blindfold.
So I had Maggie do the same thing for me, except Evelyn was the one that described the covers.
Okay.
It was a challenge.
As I could imagine.
Some of them they cheated on because they described the back instead of the front. So like there was this one they were describing. I'm just racking my brain. I'm like, man, this doesn't sound familiar at all. And I take it off and I'm looking through. I'm like, this is the back. You're cheating.
Did they know it was the back?
No.
Oh, that's funny.
It wasn't obvious that it was the back, but
That's funny. I like that. I thought you were going to say, like, all right, they picked out 10 games and blindfolded. You had to try to figure out what the game was by just, like, feeling the box.
I actually think that would have been easier.
Or maybe opening it. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
No, if I could have opened it and fondled it, like I think could have gotten
But
almost all
if
of
you
them.
just had a closed box, do you think you could pick your games?
Some of them I definitely could, but not
'Cause
all of them.
They are different sizes to an extent. It's not like a DVD or Blu-ray where like they're all the same.
Well,
except
they're
for,
different
like,
sizes, but they're also organized different ways. So like some things I have pieces in bags, and like that will sound different than like
Okay.
loose pieces.
Sure,
Or
sure.
Yeah.
you know. stuff
If you
like
could like
that.
shake them, it
Yeah.
gives you a lot more clues than just.
And yeah, like once you get the size and shape of the box and the weight of it, like that's 80% of the work
Like,
done.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if you have like operation, you can do it in such a way it starts buzzing.
Only if the game board's still turned on.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Very
Should have
true.
thought about that before you played the game.
Should have done, but I did. I think I got like 60%.
60. Okay.
Yeah.
So a D.
How many did the guy that you were watching the video of get?
Well, he got 7 out of 10, but that was his wife describing instead of a 7-year-old child.
No, yeah, I get you. So 6 out of 10 for you,
Now the joke I was
That's-
going for.
that's pretty
feels awkward. I'm not gonna say anymore.
huh?
Nothing. I was like the story he started with, and then Rick ended with a D, and then never mind. Things are just too much now. So that was a fun time though. You enjoyed that?
That was fun. It probably wasn't my.
What item could you do that for Maggie? Does she have something like a collection or a group of things that would work for her in the reverse?
That is a good question.
Because I'm trying to think if there's something like that for Melanie. Honestly, I don't know if there's something like that for me.
I mean, she has like her tools, I guess, but like those are tools.
Yeah, like how do you describe a hammer without her guessing a hammer?
Yeah, like if she
It's
had
got a
it in her
wooden
hands,
handle and a
blindfolded,
metal
she'd
head.
probably tell me exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if Eric could do this for his collection. Like, if we blindfolded him, picked out, like, 10 random items throughout the collection, and, like, describe. Like, you're not allowed to say, like, is there, like, you can't just say the words on the front, right?
Yeah, you
gotta
can't say the words.
Describe what you've seen from the front of it. Like, could Eric pick out what it was, you know?
Like
dude with black hair, sideburns, black and white outfit, looks kind of like an X-wing pilot, but not.
Maybe, but maybe it's also a vehicle or something, you know?
okay.
Maybe it's not just an action figure. Maybe it's,
I would have said Boshek.
something else.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you're describing... You can't describe your own and guess it.
I just did.
I would have said this, and I would have been right.
But yeah, the wife the video I watched, like she did not go easy on him. So she
Gotcha.
did not say like, it's the Vietnam War. She would be like, there's a soldier in the forest and he's wearing a wedding ring.
Sure. I was watching what was it? It might have been a reaction to Reddit stuff or something like that. I don't usually surf Reddit, but I found this one YouTube channel.
You
I've been
watch
watching,
people surf Reddit.
and they've
Yeah.
been surfing Reddit, and I'm laughing at the things that they're finding on Reddit and stuff.
Sure.
And one of them was these people playing Guess Who, right? But they were making objective, like, decisions on characters of like how to describe them. So it's like you look at someone and what is not like what they're wearing or if they have glasses.
So you mean subjective?
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. However the title was. I thought they
Okay.
said objective in the title.
Uh-huh.
But whatever it was, the idea was like
Like this guy looks shady.
Kind of, yeah. It's like, does your guy look shady?
Yeah.
The one that they had was like, does your person look like they traveled abroad and will not let anyone forget? you know, like they were asking questions like that, and it was really funny. The way
There is a board game that does that gimmick called Faces.
Really?
Where you have photographs of people, and like you have to pick which one you think looks the most shady or the most intelligent, and it's like a majority rules sort of thing. So like if you pick the one that the majority picks, you get points.
But it sounded kind of fun. It was funny because when they said that, he was like, "Yeah, they do," and he like knocked down all of the others except for one and said, "It's Maria" or whatever. And he's like, "It is." It was fun. She was like wearing like a tilted like French like beret or like some kind of hat that like it was just funny the way they went about it.
It's funny that I know exactly who you're talking about too.
Yeah, there was no like what color are her eyes or none of that. It was just this one random like thought and bam, there it was, you know? So it was just funny. I liked it. I was like, that'd be an interesting way to play. And I wonder like, you know, like, and the tough thing with that is like, if I say, yeah, you know what, you're right, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're putting down the right people either.
Sure.
You know, like, it's not like, okay, yeah, they're wearing a hat. Okay, drop everyone that doesn't have a hat. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it's not like...
You gotta be hoping that you're thinking the same way on it.
Yeah, it's not like in Codenames where, like, you see what they do on the board. Because I assume that it's still hidden from the other player's view, right?
Yeah, you're still not looking... You have your own on both sides, so... But yeah, I don't know. It was just a fun thing. I was like, I wonder if there's other ways of just changing up old games that I've played forever that would just add some kind of new spice to it or just make it fun.